Alright, I know you guys like some nice. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Good. 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 You're awake? All right, guys. Well, first thing I like to do is to go through all of our mission and vision and values. So we used to always say this is a group. You can join me or not, but it's something that we always did. So to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. And to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. And then God, family, then business. And our why for C2Ts. Can someone tell me why it's important to have a win-win mentality? Anyone? Come on. Zach?
It's important to have a win-win mentality because it ultimately makes every transaction run smoother.
Yeah.
If the other side on the same page.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together, everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success results through people. So before we get started there, I have something fun for you guys. Thanks to Gustavo. So who wants $50? All right, pretty easy, right? I'm gonna ask again.
Attention.
Who wants $50? I'm gonna ask a third time. Who wants $50? I do. Y'all are not easy at this. Who wants the $50?
Gosh.
All right, guys, it was that easy. All you had to do was come up and take it, right? So it is a limiting belief. It truly is a limiting belief that you don't have opportunities that everybody in this room is sitting next to you have. You all have the same opportunities. You just have to get up and get it. It's not though, right? Like what was stopping you from coming to get it? Air? A desk? Somebody grabbing your hand, holding you back, dragging you down. At the end of the day though, it's all excuses. So nothing is stopping you from going out and getting the business you want. It was that simple. You can come up and grab it. If you want it bad enough, go take it. Okay, so that was the moral of the story. All right. And I like to do something fun every team meeting, so it's important you guys come. It's not always going to be as simple as holding up money in there. There's going to be other things involved, but just wanted to let you guys know. All right, so where is my guest speaker for this? Is it Mara? Mari? Is she here? No, because I know Tina had to run out and she said that they were going to come up and speak about this. She's not here right now. Scott, do you know her?
Yeah. City?
No, Mari. Yeah. Is she here? No. All right, we'll come back to it later. But just so you guys know, they're doing a night to honor. It's an actual prom event for the ALS charity run. It's happening April 19th. She's really hoping you guys will buy tables and share it out to all your clients and get everybody out there. It's for a big event. I know they had a whole spiel to talk about, but hopefully we'll push it to the end and get her to come back up. All right. So for those of you guys that were not aware, Nicole lost her sister unexpectedly. And Charlie and I went to the funeral yesterday in the services. She was 48 years old, single mom of 3 kids, the exact same ages as my 3 kids, 14, 16, and 18. Nothing like a gut punch to know that she went to sleep to take a nap, watching a movie, and didn't wake up. No health issues. They're waiting on toxicology to come back. It makes you realize that every day is truly a gift and anything can happen at any time. With that being said, because she's a single mom, her 3 kids are in this community. They're going to have to move in with their dad, probably to New Berlin schools. They're coming over from Muskego currently, and it's going to be a huge change. Their whole life is shook. One of the biggest realities was learning that the daughter who just turned 18 a couple weeks ago had to make a decision instantly because she's next of kin. And so her mom was an organ donor. And so she had no options, no anything. It was like, hey, what do you want to do with the body? The organs already have been removed. at just 18 to have to make that decision is really rough. So we're asking for two things. One, scan the QR code. If you can donate $5, $10, $20, let's help these kids out. It's going directly to them. Number two, oh yes, sorry. We're going to have an estate planner set up with you guys and come in so that you guys can also make sure that you have things set up. Because more often than not, we don't have everything set in place. And there's a lot of unknowns and unexpecteds, and we need to be prepared. Okay, so keep her in your prayers, please, because that's far too young to be gone. All right, with that, bucket fills. Tell me something that you guys, for those of you that don't know what that is, something you're thankful for. Maybe somebody did an open house for you. Maybe while you were in family reunion, someone opened a door for you or took care of a deal for you. It's your time to shine and say thank you to someone else for something they did. And go ahead. Yes.
I have two things to you. For all your delicious snacks and also for holding those for us at family reunion. It was just nice to have somebody looking out. And then two is just to everybody that actually showed up to support Tony on his panel. It was just awesome to see Milwaukee show up loud and proud, and we're just grateful for that. So thank you.
You guys are welcome. Yeah. Anyone else? Go ahead, Zach.
Thank you, Jennifer, for coming to show us last week. We appreciate going out of town.
Well, and the Smith group, so we have a slide at the end for him, but thank you for the Smith team for getting our pizza sponsor in here today and bagels this morning. If you guys got to enjoy bagels this morning, that was because of the Smith team. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thanks, Smith. Yes. Oh, Schmidt Group. Okay, sorry. They said it was both the Smith team and also the pizza.
What's for dinner?
Scott's house. No. Any other bucket fills?
Jordan Wagner, when I was at family reunion, he showed my husband a few homes, and to the point where he like commented how nice and bubbly and wonderful it was. So,
Oh, I love that.
So I really appreciate it.
That's awesome. All right. Anyone else? Oh, you okay? Would you like to come up for a second? We'll go back to your slide, please. Okay.
Sorry, it's the last minute. I'm Ari, if you don't know me. So Tina and I, if you haven't seen it on Facebook and everything like that, we're hosting the Prom for a Purpose for benefiting Cindy with ALS, and for all of you that don't know Cindy, like get educated. But just kidding. If you don't know Cindy, she's been here like forever and never behind the scenes and things like that. She was like super powerhouse forever and never with compliance and stuff like that. And now with wellness and stuff, she's kind of taking a back seat. You probably still see like her husband Brian, his name on like for vendors list and stuff like that. He's probably helped you on various things as a contractor and stuff. So there's little parts here or there, but I was not expecting to talk, so I apologize if I'm going to say a bunch. But basically, October 19th, we're going to do an adult prom. So everything raised is going to benefit Cindy. Probably, I think Tina sent it out as like a mass text to everybody on your phones, and if not, you got it in the emails, you got it on Facebook and stuff. But it's early stages, so we're in need of what? Everything. So there's sponsors and stuff like that. There's information on what you get as a sponsor. There's baskets and stuff like that we could use. There's connections we could use. There's a million things we could use. The most important is your butts there. So if you don't know anybody that could help sponsor a basket or drinks or dinner or anything like that, but you know a ton of people who would like to come, yourselves, friends, family, all that fun stuff, fantastic.
So I know if you donate a box signed photo that Scott will do thousands for it.
Yes,
Just so you know.
yes, there will be a fight for sure.
Charlie probably will too, because I got some of his. Yeah.
Nevin.
Yeah, that's weird.
And there will be a ton of stuff.
And you guys raised what, 50,000 last year?
Yes.
Okay, so the goal is that or higher this year.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. We have big goals. But we are doing anything and everything that we possibly can. We're in talks with some really big names this week. Can't really say it, but it wouldn't be a or an MMA guy. So we'll figure that out this week, and then as soon as we get confirmation, we'll put that out there. But we're just trying to make it a fun experience for everybody, so you guys come and enjoy it and have a great time and donate and spend and stuff like that. But also it's going for a great cause. And don't know Cindy and you're like, that's awesome and stuff like that, but I'm like, it doesn't like affect me like super personal because I can't like connect. That's totally okay. Use it as just like a great time to give back and put some social media content out there in a charitable way, or treat your VIP clients that you've been trying to like connect with a little bit to like a night out. One thing we did, we bought a table for our VIPs of certain clients that were just like, hey, we just want to show extra appreciation, and it's hard for them to commit, but hell yeah, they'll commit to some nice ass. Sorry, I swear a lot too. Just came off the construction meeting with all the dudes, so sorry. I had to really do it today. But just some clients to just come and enjoy, have a good time, makes you look good, creates great social media content, creates good karma content. So yeah, and
Hey, Mari, can I ask a question?
100%.
Do we all
please.
have to dress in prom dresses? Like,
So Tina said yes. Tina said yes. But listen, if you didn't go to prom, this is your opportunity, right? And if you guys are looking for a marketing opportunity for your open houses, for your door knocking, you could also give away a prom date night to your clients. Think about it. Full exclusive date night. You can make it fun. You can have everything included. You could even have a gift certificate to a prom dress store. Contact if you get a discount code or $100 off prom dress or tuxedo. It's your opportunity to give a full-blown date night and give back to the community.
I'm just curious, I don't want to discourage anyone from coming. If they
Oh God,
don't
no.
want to.
Whatever makes you feel adorable.
I
No, yeah.
Only for Cindy.
I've heard a lot of I shouldn't say a lot. But
Timu.
there's been like feedback of like, we have to come dressed up and all. Please do, be cute, be fun, but no, like come in some jeans and some comfy shoes and like tear up the rug and be adorable, however you want to be adorable. Some people are gonna be extra and be sparkly gowns and stuff like that. It is what it is.
You can get seriously $20 Temu dresses that are like look like prom dresses. So
For sure.
yes, you can seriously go 80s prom.
For sure. Yeah. 100%.
Dumb and Dumber prom. I mean, you can go crazy.
Totally.
I was my
Yeah. I mean, we can auction off Scott in a prom dress.
We can do it. We've got room on here.
There's extra materials involved.
So there'll be more info to come and stuff. This is just like we finally were able to seal up some stuff this past week. I know Tina had planned to be here and she had given me a call. So reach out if you have questions, comments, concerns. There's nothing too stupid. If you're like, I can't even be a part of this, but here's a bottle of wine or here's a candle or here's whatever. Nothing is too big. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too silly. We just want to see you there. And it's also a great way to connect with like new agents, old agents. I've been here 6 years and people are like, what? I've never seen your face ever. It's a great time to connect. We'll meet and become besties. I'm like,
You had a question, sir?
Tell us about the event, food, cash bar, and what about that?
so all of the above. Dinner's included, so tickets are $60 a person. Dinner is included. We have like an adorable mocktail setup that is included. Forgive me, I don't know if we solidified the name on that one. And there is DJ. There's a 360 booth that's going to be there for funsies. There's a big setup, balloon arches, fun stuff for photos, a ton of photo ops for business, for yourselves, or anything like that. Silent auctions, live auctions, 50-50 raffle. There is a lot of really cool stuff. So for whoever didn't go to the last one, which is probably a lot of people because we are just such a great growing company. So a lot of new people in our faces. We had walkie tool sets, we had snow blowers, we had jewelry, we had DJ services, party services, catering, all sorts of stuff. So it's not your typical PT. It's not, you're gonna go there and it's for like a candle or something. Like we're always trying to improve and bring our A game and elevate it to wherever we can. But at the same time, we give back as much as we can. It's
That's
not
it.
even just coming there, God bless you. It's not just coming there and like, cool, now what? No, dinner, desserts, the whole nine. And it's a full open bar and we get a fantastic sponsor. It could be a free bar. So but yeah, so great exposure, great way to get exposure for your business. If you're looking for a great outlet to be like, hey, you know, because we're doing promotions for businesses that are sponsoring before, during, and after. And there's a lot of huge networking possibilities outside of Keller Williams that'll be coming there. A lot of like big business opportunities for networking. So it's just fun. It's good karma. It's great time. And if nothing else, it gets your butts out of the house because it's now getting pretty outside and like we can have fun and dance and have a great time. So invite your friends, people, school, people you interact with every single day. It'll be amazing. It's not just KW. Although I would be obsessed and so thrilled if you guys would post on Keller Williams, North Shore, Keller Williams, Tosa, Germantown, everybody, and get the invites out, just so it doesn't feel like it's just our office. Literally everybody, your neighbors, teachers, friends, your clients.
I know we got it out to all the team leaders already, so
Sweet.
thank you, appreciate it, you did great.
Specifically to her family, not to the actual ALS organization.
So it's going specifically to her family, but ALS, every time we do this event, they are so, oh my God, they're like the nicest people. Anytime of day, even at like 8 a.m. when before coffee kicked in, they're the nicest people. So we always do a check at the end and give them back because they'll always help us promoting the event too, and then with like merch and stuff like that too. So
Why don't you say something about the expenses they had going down?
it's a lot. So expensive. So I recently had a good friend that passed away from ALS, and their family couldn't afford to do a lot of treatments and stuff like that. And it was very sad and awful and horrible. And so it's very much, you can see if you have like the community like we have around us to help out any which way you can, big and little, to help support those treatments. It really makes a huge difference. Cindy has seen so much like reversal of so much of the damage, and it's really showing like you have a supportive community around you, big or little, can help you make those extra little trips and stuff. It makes a ton, but they have to travel everywhere for it.
Yeah, and as
So-
it progresses, there's a lot of medical equipment. My best friend's father went through it. And you're talking hospital beds, you're talking chairs, you're talking lifts. It gets to the point where it's really, really expensive, and not, like she said, not everybody has that. So it's a lot of expenses, and it continues to grow and get more and more expensive. So
Definitely. So I appreciate you guys
Thank
time and
you.
everything like that. Call, shout out, give me questions.
all right, thank you. All right. Some office updates. We want to welcome Samantha. So she's now officially on their team, even though she's been here smiling and bright, got her all signed and moved over. Tina Moore, one of our new agents. So she's brand new. And Makai McCarthy. So we're excited to have them. So welcome. And congratulations, Capper Val. Way to go. And congratulations, Nikki. And congratulations, first listing to Jordan Wagner. So super excited for that. All right, so January awards. Josh, you are the PC So for consistency, you won this month. So we wanted to congratulate you and all your hard work and showing up to family reunion and doing a job right now, golden letters, door knocking, doing all the right things. So we're excited to help push you along. So congratulations. And highest growth achievement year to date. So we have Dan Schmidt, Brittany Nelson, Emily Walsnack, Carol Carlson, Sheila and Mark Smith, Chris Gebert, Michael Medina, Dee Medina, Alan Jasperson, Dan Bain, Amanda Wozniak, Darshell Rotter, Andrea Smith, Asveri Escobar, Andrew Johnson, and Brad Parent. So congratulations, guys. And then the $1 Million Month Club. So Tony and Therese G coming in #1. Congratulations. Dan Schmidt, Emily Wozniak, Jeremy and Scott. Congratulations. Joe Singheim. Is it Singheim or Singheim? Okay. Alfredo Medina, bless you. And Chris Gabbert. So congratulations, guys. And our team volume was Reliance Real Estate, Wisconsin Premier Realty Group, and Goodland Collections. So way to go. And then January group volume, Lifetime Realty Group coming in #1, Schmidt Group #2, Medina Real Estate 3, Mind Right Realty 4, and Level Up Wisconsin. So way to go. And then individual volume #1 was Emily. And if you guys haven't seen, she's literally living Emily in Paris right now. Like she's over there for a few weeks. If you haven't seen the show, but she is living up her life. Katie Ninkovic, Darshell Rotter, Carol Carlson, and Nicole. So again, keep Nicole in your prayers. And then year-to-date units for individual, our top 3 are Emily, Katie, and Darshell. For our teams, it is Wisconsin Premier Realty Group and Reliance Real Estate Team. And for our group, Medina Real Estate Group coming in #1, Lifetime Realty Group, and Mind Right. And our home run club. So for those of you that are not familiar with what a home run club is, you have to have at least 1 listing taken, 1 contract written, and 1 contract closed or more in 1 month. And if you ever find that you're like, hey, I had those 3 things and I'm not on the list, let's talk, because sometimes it's simply about when you put in your opportunity and command and when we transmitted. So if you were late to the game getting that contract written and you waited to the last minute the following month when it actually closed, that affects you being on this report. So just something to think about. But yeah, we want to excited for our home run club. Alfredo Medina, Brad Parent, Chris Gebert, Dan Callis, Darshell Rotter, Jay Krickerberg. And if I am saying any of these wrong, please tell me. Jeremy Reiners, Ross Shepard, and then Tony G. I'm not even going to say. All right. So I like to do something a little different. If you were on this list, you got to stand up and dance for 10 seconds. Let's go. There you go. All right. Come on. Come on. Scott, you guys are off the list. You have to dance. There you go, Will. Scott has to do that. Zach, you have to do that. That's cheating. Yeah, you all have to dance. All right, you got to get up and move. All right, so for tech and marketing, if you guys are not familiar with Marty Miller, he used to be the regional tech trainer in Texas South. Janelle the Tech is amazing at it now. But Marty Miller is now doing the 66-day challenge 9.0. It starts March 3rd, so that's next week. If you guys have teams or groups and you have admins, this is a necessity. It's free. The longest video is 8 to 10 minutes long. So everybody can afford to put away 8 minutes of your day. It is going to teach you all the newest tips and tricks with the CRM commands. It's going to teach you how to customize your website, how to add in IDXs, how to add landing pages, how to go in and customize everything for your business to have your favorite vendors on it. It's going to teach you so that you make sure every listing out there, you're promoting it as yours and sharing it from your KW website. I can always help you with all these things. I am certified in all of that if you ever need a one-on-one session. But I highly recommend 2 devices. You watch Marty, you pause it, open up your device, and actually do what it shows you. And I promise you, like everything I learned in command, I've done all of his 0.0s. I did 1 all the way through 8. His 9.0, I'm excited for. He's now an OP in Katy. So he's no longer a regional tech trainer, and he missed doing the videos, so they're launching it back. So we'll post out the spreadsheet and the link for you guys. Okay, but it's a really good, quick and easy tutorial that you can knock out. And then training and education, just keep an update on the calendar. We've got the March calendar. Kathleen is building it fast and furious. The new ALC will get announced after our ALC clinic Thursday, and we have a really cool thing that I'm doing that we're going to bring to you guys next week as well. But we're going to actually go through all of the classes that were offered at Family Reunion. We've built out a schedule, and then they're going to go through and pick the top 10 in different categories that they want to come back and have on the calendar here for you guys. And then you're going to get to vote next week as well. So we are going to beef up the calendar for the year with classes that you guys want. So Kathleen has also, if you guys haven't seen it, she put out a QR code and she put out a Google form desperately asking you guys to comment what classes you want. You cannot come to me and complain and say that I haven't seen this training or I haven't seen that or I would like this if you don't fill out the forms or speak up. This is your opportunity to say what you want, what you're missing, what classes you want brought in here. We'll make it happen, but you got to have a voice, okay? All right, and then homegrown cappers, you want to talk a second about it?
So does anyone know what the homegrown capper class is all about? Okay, tell me.
You walked into that
I
one.
know. Well, so homegrown cappers focus is to create exactly what the title is, a homegrown capper. And we collaborate together instead of having to do it all by ourselves. So some of us are, is everybody individual now or do we still? Yeah, so we have like team members, we have individual, it doesn't matter, but the goal is to get to the capper status.
And as an individual, do you know what that amount is? Well, but do you know what that is in volume? It's 3.2 million, right? So your goal is to get to 3.2 million. However you break it up, if it's a $750,000 listing or it's a $200,000 listing, you need to know that number and where you are on track. And that's something that they're measuring at a high level, which helps.
Yeah, so Carly Tatum is in the front here. Her and I are running the class. Basically, the requirements are you have to have graduated from the PC program. So 5 transactions under your belt. It's kind of like the path to success here. So we start with PC, then we graduate to homegrown cappers, then we graduate to ALC and being a capper. Anyone is welcome to come and join us and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. But if you don't, if you haven't graduated PC, then we need you to stay in there for that. But it's something that you can look forward to then joining. If you ask someone like Mark Smith or Katie Ninkovic, some people have become cappers and have continued in the group for a year or 2 or more afterwards. It's pretty valuable. We have 52 trainings a year, lots of speakers, lots of trainers. We have, our investors coming. We have our ALC coming to teach. We have special speakers. We do golden letters. We have all kinds of workshops. So it's really a really valuable class.
High accountability.
I invite you to join. And if you do decide that you want to do, commit to this, then we do ask, there are certain things that we have to go over that. We ask you don't miss many classes. We ask that you have high accountability with your 411s, things like that. There's certain requirements, but yeah, check us out every Tuesday from 10:30 to 11:45.
Yeah, and if anyone, I'll throw it in there now, but if anyone from here until the end of the year misses less than 10% of the classes, I'll cover your monthly bill that month at the end of the year.
Hey,
So,
I love it.
yeah.
I won't.
Wow, we'll talk. No. KW luxury training calls coming up, guys. March 5th, mark your calendars. There's many of you that have been messaging about wanting to be luxury qualified. The price is $749, but get on this call so you can scan this. We will post this for you for the QR codes on the Facebook group, but just want to make sure you guys are aware to save the dates. So it's 749. You have to have at least 4 homes in a 24-month period that are over 749 to qualify for luxury division. Okay. Opportunity Knocks. This is a big event coming up, guys. March 10th. We're going to be at the zoo, and all the teams are going to be set up there. And if you've been interested in joining a team and don't want to do the solo agent anymore, if you have friends that are at other brokerages and they're currently at a team and they're not happy, this is your opportunity. Get them in front of a team, bring a guest, bring a date, bring 20. But truly, this is a big event and I can't wait to be there. Does anybody else have anything else to say about Opportunity Knocks? Scott, you guys have done it several times, right?
Yeah, I think I mean, just go there to learn, you know, it's like a job fair, but it's for teens and it shows an abundance mentality. So we're all there side by side to get better. And there's a team out there for you. It might not be each team, but you know, depending on what you want, then some of these teams have that.
And I have agents all the time that'll come to me and ask, like, why a team? You know, I'm an individual agent. Why would I want to give away more of my money? It is not about the money. It is about the collaboration. It's about what you're gaining from the team. Many of these teams have the most amazing systems that they've already put in place. It's transaction coordinators, it's admins, it's marketing. It's not just lead generation. It's accountability. It's making you show up for your job like a 9 to 5. And some people truly, truly need that. It's leverage at a high level, and you will find that you could actually make twice as much money on a team sometimes than you can as an individual having that collaboration.
I would just like to add, if you're the type of person who doesn't want to be on a team, wants to start a team, you should still go because it's the people you want to copy from.
Yeah, the systems and models are there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All right, a leverage series is also coming March 26th through the 27th. So a lot of you guys are interested in learning how to do career visioning, how to do the 30, 60, 90, the success through others with Patrick Woods. So this is it, the Hyatt Regency by Mall of America. If you guys are interested, for $299 early bird pricing, ends March 5th. The region is putting this on. So we will again post the QR code for you guys. Where is the Mall of America? Is that even in here? Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Only 6 hour drive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big mall person. I'm more of an online shopper. I really don't like food. Is it? All right. Well, I will have to. I need my house in Texas to sell first before I can take my kids to any mall. So, all right. Do you guys want to come up and talk for a second? Sure. I got 2 slides for you guys.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. You guys been talking about all the stuff you guys have been donating to today. I mean, there's a lot going on. I would say I am beyond grateful for all of your guys' support with everything. With the outreach ministry, you guys don't know what type of impact it is that you made. I'm a crybaby, so I was hoping my daughter was going to say something up here. Because even the candy bars, Robbie, I'm sorry to put you out there like that, but he's such a big support. Outreach ministry, candy bars, like, I just said, she said more candy bars.
Cheaper than any other place you would buy them.
It's true.
It's $2.50 everywhere else. 25 more, it just was sold.
And you just buy 2 or 3 of them. Guess what? That $5 makes a huge impact. It costs $5 to do a care package, which is a toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, a wash rag, and a bar of soap, which lasts them like 2 to 3 weeks actually being outside, you guys. And before St. Patrick's Day, we're actually going to go out there on Saturday, March 15th, to make a big impact in the inner city as well. So we're going to go out there. We'll be outside with tables. We'll be feeding them that are outside. If they're not outside, then we'll take the things into the repairs of the breach or the guest house out there. So you guys, $5, feed somebody, $5 puts together a care package. You guys have been amazing. I know we spent $5, probably more than that, at Starbucks for a coffee in the morning. So anybody that's at least willing or able, you guys have no idea the lives it is that you're changing. I know some of you guys follow my outreach ministry. I apologize. You will never see the faces. I will never put anybody out there. But you'll see that I take pictures of the items, and I appreciate you guys because I know they.
Well, and to say something on that, when she came to me with this idea and brought me a bag.
I know she cry all the time, so I just roll my eyes.
When she brought me one of the bags, and I know most of you guys have seen them, it's seriously, it is a huge marketing opportunity. I know tons of you that are doing open houses between now and March 15th. Something of value when you're going around and door knocking. On the flip side of your flyer, when you're taping them to the door, you're knocking on the door, have the person going out doing the open houses bring one of those bags, buy one, and she'll give it to you ready to go. Show them what you're collecting. Throw a bin out in front of every one of your open houses. Tons of people travel. They can go get half this stuff free when they're traveling from the hotels, right? Get all of these items and be a collection donation spot at your open houses. You're now providing value outside of just real estate. You're giving them a reason to knock. No one's going to tell you to go kick rocks when you're doing something like this and you're bringing a mission to them. So you have an opportunity to collaborate and do something good for the community.
Thank you. You guys. You have anything to say, Donna?
And then actually she does.
I can't talk. Oh my gosh, you guys. Queen. So sorry. You did them both in the same week. That's a lot right there.
She hit me up with both. I
Well,
told
some
you.
of you guys know about this because you guys have used that. My husband runs, and I'm obviously on there as well. I do the estimates, the commercial and residential cleaning business. It was really big at Shore West, so we don't advertise. There's been some agents that have been here that have utilized for like their one-time cleans for the move-ins and the move-outs. And like I said, it's just a great thing to offer your clients or just to be able to get them ready. We know first impressions mean absolutely everything. We do something that we've always done for realtors within the last like 3 years. If you have them go to our website, your client will automatically get 10% off of their clean just because you actually referred them. The only thing is our schedule fills up very quickly. It's more like a family-owned business that's there. But like I said, we just wanted to be able to share that to let you know that you do have an in-house, I'll say, cleaning business as well. But we do specialize in the one-time cleans, the ins and the outs.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And then no one's here from Lands, huh? So they were gonna. No?
Oh.
All right. Well, you guys, they have their trade show. They did talk about it at the last meeting. Keep the date in mind at the Kalahari Resort. They're going to be there. They are looking for some more land opportunities as well because what they were planning on bringing already went under contract. So it's a good problem to have. But if you guys have anybody looking to buy or sell land, they're your guys. Get a hold of Matt and Ed.
They're not on Zoom, are they?
Mm-mm. No. Mega Agent Camp is coming up. They have already released early bird pricing, $9.99. So get it before it goes up. It is in San Antonio this year, guys. It has always been in Austin. The Riverwalk is a good time to be had. And if you're like, hey, I can go to this event, you can bring your families. There is the Alamo, there's SeaWorld, there's the IMAX, the Butterfly Museum.
The Pearl District.
Yeah, there's everything. I lived there. I lived in the mall on the Riverwalk for 3 years when my mom was a radio station DJ. We lived on the top floor. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'll have to, but I literally lived inside the hotel in the mall. And so we used to run up and down the Riverwalk and go to Dick's Last Resort at a very young age, and it was fun. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys get to Agent Mega Camp and August 11th through the 14th. So keep that in mind. We'll post out all the QR codes for you guys. And then if you guys are not listening to the MREA podcast, I highly recommend it. Jason Abrams is just attractive and addicting in so many ways when he speaks to a crowd. He's from HGTV, so if you guys haven't heard him, I really, really recommend it. My favorite episode is episode 3 with Cody Gibson. Nothing will make you cry if you're a crier than listening to his story and everything that Cody went through as a child and what he's overcome. And if you ever have a limiting belief in real estate, listen to that episode. Again, it's episode 3 with Cody Gibson and Jason Abrams, because you will never think twice about stopping yourself.
And Rick Rubin just did.
Yes, he just got to do it too.
It was really good.
Yep,
So good reason was.
100%.
Nice to have a Milwaukee person.
100%. So guys, they're all amazing. They drop them every week. And they actually announced at Family Reunion they're going to be dropping another one that we're going to want to share out and push out to your clients about giving back in the community. So that one's being filmed right now and will be dropped next week as well. So Get on them. And then just some of the other podcasts, we'll put out the QR code, but if you aren't into them, I highly suggest you do. Julia Lachey is one of my favorite people. I love her to death. She does The Color of Money, The Color of Real Estate. So if you guys have never listened to any of those, I highly recommend it. And Empire Building, the women one. So start getting into some podcasts if you have the time. And is Dawn here yet? I know she was rushing back. She's not. Okay, so compliance update, we'll kind of hang tight and let her come back to. And then TCPA, guys, I always have to remind you with TCPA to please remember that if a client writes back, stop, or don't message me or take me off your list, and they didn't do it by hitting unsubscribe, you physically need to go into the contact and hit do not contact so that you can stop emails going out to them, text messages going out to them. But you really are liable, and there is lots of lawsuits going on currently as we speak with millions of dollars being attached to them because they are on a list and you're not scrubbing your list, or you're not honoring when they tell you stop. If you're using any of the smart plans, they have the right to just hit unsubscribe and it'll take them off. But if they reply to you, stop, take me off, I don't want to be on this list, it is your duty to go in and unsubscribe them. And if you ever need help with that, let us know. Okay. And then, again, we'll get this fixed about the bagels. So thank you to the Schmidt Group for the bagels, but Team Smith for organizing the pizza. And this is their new pizzeria that opened up. So make sure you guys show them the love for today. And then coming soon, buyer needs. Anybody have any buyer needs, seller needs, desperate to, go ahead.
I have someone who is either looking for a duplex, it was close to Tulsa, but it could be West Dallas or maybe a little bit north of Tulsa, anywhere up to 400,000. She's also possibly looking for a single family, which could be like a 2-3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, up to about 250 in the same area. If anybody has that, let me know.
Talk with Tony. He has like 2 duplexes in Dallas that are on market right now.
Yes, I reached out and somebody sent me something and they're both single family houses. Alex?
Okay.
Alex.
I mean, my house in numbers, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I have, typically, like, 4 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 2 walking dogs. Half a mile up from the walking beach.
Oh, nice.
And I'm doing open houses Saturday and Sunday. And it's a decent sized backyard, fenced in. And it is also in our delay, but it's also in our. Pictures are being done tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. Dan. Oh, you'll have to speak up. Sorry, go ahead. Speak up a little bit.
Oh, the Schmidt Group has a listing on Little Mosquito Lake, on Will Drive. It is the 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath, 4,400 square feet, 50 feet of frontage. Oversized 2-car garage with walls for storage. Goes live on Friday for 1.199 million.
Okay.
Do we talk to Mark or Sheila about that?
All right, guys, I've had a few of you come to me this morning about having buyers and no actual properties to take them to right now. A lot of you need to remember reverse prospecting. We did a huge thing during COVID about this, and it actually came out to be really successful. You can get a hold of your title companies if you don't have access to Vulcan 7 or any program like that, but go into your local CAD and find properties that are similar to what they're looking for. If you know they want to be in 3 specific neighborhoods, you go in, find how many houses are in that square footage range, how many bedrooms, look up the details, go to the neighbors' houses, call the neighbor and just say, hey, have you thought about moving recently? Because I have a buyer ready to go, pre-approved, that wants your house, ready to go. Now you're picking up a listing and you're taking them to another house they're buying. So the opportunity is out there. If you have buyers, you don't just have to sit on them and wait for somebody to come to you. You have the opportunity to get 2 more deals out of it. You just got to do a little bit of the legwork. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Have someone looking in either Glendale, Fox Point, Bayside, up to 600,000. And we're every time we put on an offer and there's like at least 10 other offers, everyone's trying to get in the area. So if you have anything, please call.
Are you writing a note with your offer?
They did one note and I begged them not to do it again.
Yeah, it was that bad.
Yes. I was so embarrassed.
Guys, I want to introduce Will Harrigan, he's one of our clients.
Why don't you get your elevators running your business?
Yeah, so I gave him Will Harrigan, Mark said I've been Mark for 2 years. That's great. We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a banker by day, but then it's a place in Logan, so it's a franchise out of
Thank you, and thank you for life. Alright, well, with that being said, go sanitize and go eat.
Heavy on the sanitize.
Wash your hands, sanitize, and then go eat. Because Jesus and germs are everywhere.
Yeah.
Give this to the kids.
Oh no. Take it. Here. Give it to Cameron. Give it to Cameron. Thank you. Give it to Cameron.
Well,